Hi, welcome to our cake decorating program here at Channel 10. At least you had a rest from me for a few weeks. Now we got all our new equipment in and our new panel in and everything's perfect. And I have a special guest for my first program back with our new equipment. And I'd like you to meet Jonathan. Jonathan Owen, welcome to Channel 10. Jonathan's dad's birthday is coming up. And they love to sail, so Jonathan came on the program to make his dad's birthday cake. This is a surprise, and when his dad sees this program, it's going to be a great big surprise for him, eh?
Yeah.
So Jonathan wanted to make a sailboat because they sail, and Jonathan cut this out himself. He brought this cake. He took the cake, cut it, and then brought it to me all cut and all flat coated. So you want to, Jonathan, say what it is?
That's the boat part, and that's the main. That's the spinnaker.
Spinnaker. Was that hard to cut out?
No.
How long did it take you to cut it out?
About 10 minutes.
It wasn't bad, eh? And you drew it all out yourself. We're going to show you how Jonathan done this. Jonathan got a piece of paper the same size of his cake. Just a minute and I'll cut it here. So all of you watching at home, all you little boys and girls that like to sail, you can do this. Jonathan's going to decorate this himself and we'll show you. So Jonathan, your cake was this size, wasn't it?
Yes.
And Jonathan cut a piece of paper the same size as the cake. And then he drew a pattern on it. This is the bottom part, right? And this is the sail, and this is the spinnaker. And then he cut it all out like this, Jonathan. You like sailing?
Yes.
You got a sailboat, don't you?
Yes.
What kind?
A CNC 27.
27 foot?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never been on a big sailboat, but I love to see them. Where do you see it? You keep it at Sydney here, don't you?
Yes.
Jonathan lives in Brentwood Bay, but I think Sydney has better windier.
Yes.
Brentwood Bay not too good for sailing?
No, there's not lots of places to go to.
There's not?
No.
There's not as much wind in the bay.
No.
So it's nice and quiet and peaceful and calm in there.
Yeah.
How long have you been sailing?
Oh, about 2 years now.
2 years?
Yeah.
And what do you do? Does your dad let you pull the sails and all that sort of?
Yes.
He teaches you to do all that?
No.
What's your favorite part of sailing?
Steering the boat.
Steering?
Yes.
Have you ever gone into races?
Yeah.
Do you? Is it exciting being in a race?
Yeah.
You wear life jackets all the time, eh, when you're on the boat?
Yeah.
How many of you go out when you're sailing? All the whole family?
Not always.
Not always. What's the least that you can sail a big boat like that with? You'd need 2 or 3 people, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
2 at least, eh?
Yes.
2 adults.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's quite an experience for you to be able to learn at such an early age. You like to see?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to show what we done here. See, when we put this on the cake, this is what Jonathan cut out. See? The spinnaker. And the little part on the bottom. And when he cut the cakes all out, then you set it on the board like that, eh? So we're going to have to hurry if we're going to try and do the spinnaker because we might not have time to put all the colors on. So what if first of all, we're going to put this, excuse me, now if I should have iced the board first before I gave you the board to put your cake on because it's going to be a little bit hard for us to put the blue sky. But I'll give you some icing and you spread it all around like sky. See? We'll cover it. You do the back part and I'll do this part and we'll get it covered. And then you can do the bottom of the boat while I'm getting colors ready for the spinnaker. You're in French immersion, aren't you, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Which school?
Keating.
Keating?
Yes.
That's the one off at the lights there at Keating Crossroads?
Yeah.
You like French immersion?
Yes.
My granddaughter's in French immersion. She loves it. So, okay, we're going to have to put, if I put blue on this, you want to take the knife and just, just smear it like sky. You've never been in a studio before, eh?
No.
Did you expect it to be like this?
No.
What did you expect it to be like?
This couple of cameras and that's it. I didn't know you put everything on that.
Now you've met Mike and Lynn, and you know all the people that work on the program. You can take this nice knife, love, and just go like, make it look like sky. Here, like that. Here, you can put your other hand up so that you can guide it, okay? No, here. So that you can hold the knife better rather than just one hand. It's hard to do it just with one hand, okay? So we're making sky. We're going to make it all blue around it and make it like sky. I'm going to help Jonathan because we got a lot of work to do in this cake. See? We'll put a little bit of white up there. Make it look like waves. See? So it's much easier. And as I said, I should have given you the board all covered with blue because it would be much easier to set the cake on the icing after you do the board rather than have to do what we're doing. But there's always a way to get it done, eh? Now, wait a minute. I'll try and get my knife's a little big for in here, but we'll try and put a little bit of blue up in here because you'll see through the seals. Spinnakers are, if you're out in a race, you put the spinnaker up when you're coming in, don't you?
Yeah, when we're going.
What does the spinnaker do? I don't know.
Makes you go in light wind.
In a light wind.
Yeah.
So if you're coming in, you want to put a few clouds up there? Here, just mark them light. Yeah, just very, very lightly, and they'll look like clouds. See? There. What's that look like? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Let me see. Is that okay for you?
Nice.
Okay. So I'll turn the cake around. If you want to clean your hands, there's a little rag here, sweetheart. Okay, and we got some licorice for masks. Now I don't know what a boat looks. I don't know what a sailboat looks like. Oh, that looks not too bad, eh? So you're going to have to. I give you. They see these little candies here?
Yeah.
Could we use these for windows in the boat?
Yeah.
And is there a number on your dad's boat?
Yes.
Well, I'll get a little. Oh, I forgot to bring the brown. Oh dear. We're going to have to write with another color. I forgot to bring the writing. Oh well, it doesn't matter, does it? No. Okay, I'll give you a little piece of icing. And you put a little piece of icing behind the candies because otherwise they won't stick, okay? So when you're in French immersion, Jonathan, does that mean that you learn everything in French? Your whole program's in French?
Yeah. Lots of it. We have a period of English.
So you have one period of English and the other kids have one period of French? That's the difference?
Yeah.
Huh. I think it's wonderful to be able to speak another language. And if you can speak English and French, in this day and age you can go anywhere in the world because most people speak English or French.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to make a little bit of white for you and you can stick your candies on and then I'll try and make a little bit. We'll have to write in red, sweetheart, okay? I forgot that. So what all, you're going to have to show us what all is, the masks and what all's in here and stuff like that, eh?
Okay.
Wait a minute, I'll give you this. And you hold it. Do you play baseball or basketball or anything like that?
Play baseball.
Who for?
In majors on Keating Park.
Keating Park. Do you go, what's the difference between the majors are the older boys?
Yeah.
And the minors are the little guys? Do you play teams from different schools and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, hold this, sweetheart, in your hand. Make sure I'll take a little bit of it out of it. Hold it like this so that it's not going to open up. And it could just squeeze a little bit. See where you're going to put these windows first. Set all the windows, and then when you get them set, lift them up one by one, put a little bit of icing and set it back down. But you arrange where you want to put your windows. There's two different kinds. I don't know what kind you want to use. They would be okay for windows, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I dropped one. So, okay, you take whatever you want and you make your windows. I'm going to put this over here a bit so you got room to work, okay?
Okay.
So don't stick them on yet. Just set them where they're supposed to go and then stick them on. That way you know exactly what you're doing, Okay. And I'm going to make a little bit of red here for writing so that we can write in red. Is that how many windows you put on?
Yeah.
Okay, so just lift them up and put a little bit of icing in the back. As I say, otherwise they won't stick and they'll drop off because this icing is pretty dry now. Jonathan iced that yesterday, and I put it in the freezer overnight so that it would... the reason we didn't cut it out on the program is because it would have been so soft under the lights and so crummy that we never would have got the cake, you know. So when you're doing that, you froze your cake a little bit first, didn't you? And then cut it, and then ice it. So always put your cake in the freezer for a little while till it gets a little coating on it, and then ice it. Where does the writing go, Jonathan?
Up here.
Oh, the writing goes up there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If I give you another little bag, and I'll show you, you can put a little border around your boat. So what else goes on the bottom? That's it on the bottom?
Yeah. There's a line, there's a blue line that goes across it.
Blue line? Yeah. Oh, well, we gotta make a little blue bag then, eh? So I'll give you a little bit of white. You can just put a little dots around for a border. We'll put a little shub in it, star shub. And that will just make the borders nice and neat. Where does the mask
Right there.
go?
Right there.
I think I'm gonna give you this. You can start putting just little dots if you want, you know, right round, just to finish off your boat like that, okay, look? And we'll get some blue, and we'll put a blue line there, and then you can put your dad's number up on it. Boy, he's going to be surprised when he sees his birthday cake, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you designed it yourself and made it. I'll get this writing. So you're on spring break, eh?
Yeah.
What are you going to do for spring break? Just stay home?
Sail.
Oh, sail. I shouldn't have asked that, eh? We'll cut a little hole. That's nice, love. See? We'll turn the cake around a little bit. That's why it's on the turntable. Always turn it so that it's easier for you, so you can work right in front of you, love. And what? There's the red. Did I make a red one? And a blue one. You got three brothers.
Yeah.
I say two brothers and a little baby, but the little baby's a brother too. Anyway, he's not so little anymore, is he?
No.
Oh, he's getting a big boy.
Yeah.
Do they all play baseball and stuff like that?
Yep. Not my little baby brother though. Not my baby brother though.
Oh, not your baby. Wait a minute, now squeeze this. Always roll it so that it doesn't come out, love. When it starts to come out, give it to me and I'll roll it. Otherwise, you get it all over your hand. So keep your hand over like that. See? Like that, and then that will keep the top. Okay? And I'll give you the blue to put on. There's your blue. And I'll give you the red to write. So this is a very easy cake for you if you're watching at home. If you don't want to, if your boat is another design, you know, you can cut your boat out whatever design your boat is. Jonathan cut this design out because this is what his boat looks like. But if you have a different kind of boat, then go ahead and cut it. Oh, okay. Well, there's a blue one. You can put your blue line across there, wherever you said it went. Use both hands, love. Keep one hand steady. See, like this? Otherwise, your line will go. So squeeze it with this and hold it with this, and it will steady your hand. And just take it easy and put it across. Just keep squeezing hard. That's it, love. It's okay. Just keep squeezing. Yeah, that's okay. There you can put another little bit in there if you want. There, perfect. There. Okay, put Jonathan's done. Put the little candies on for the windows, the portholes.
Yeah.
Portholes. Can you sleep down there?
Yeah.
It's quite a big. It's quite enough room.
Yeah.
Is there a little kitchen and all?
Yeah.
Oh.
Stove.
Oh, so you can go away then for days on your boat. Yeah. Have you ever gone up island or anything?
I've been places like, went to Bedwell Harbor and lots of places.
The nicest thing about that, all the other people will be there, and it's kind of nice to meet them all, isn't it? So what's the number of your boat?
131. 131.
Okay, you want to just do the very same thing. Hold this hand to steady it, and just write your number there, and then you can put a little border all around it too. Do you ever play hockey or anything like that in the winter?
No.
No? What do you do in the winter time?
I'll go to school and play.
You play? Do you swim?
Yeah.
Where? At the panorama?
Yeah.
Okay, don't forget to always use both hands. And just put a little border the whole way around that. Okay. Well, okay, I'll have to turn this way then. Okay, so all you have to do is the hard part's the spinnaker. And we have red, blue, maybe I'll make a little yellow bag. And we'll try and do that spinnaker. Oh, I better clean my knife off a little bit. And I'll make a little bit of yellow. And we'll try and make a nice bright spinnaker. So the white sail is the one that you use. You'd have 2 white sails up if you were just sailing ordinary.
Yeah.
But when you're coming back into port, then you put the spinnaker up.
Yeah.
So when the Swiftsure is on,
Yeah,
and they're all
we're
coming
gonna go
back.
in it. We're gonna go in it.
Are you going to go in it this year?
Make the small Swiftsure.
Is it?
Maybe.
That will be exciting for you, eh?
Yeah.
Or your dad will take you along, eh?
Yeah.
When I watch them and they come back in, you know, and they have all their coloured spinnakers up, they're just beautiful.
Yeah.
I bet those spinnakers cost an awful lot more money than an ordinary sail, do they?
Yeah.
But I turn this around for you so you can get it this side. Always keep turning your cake, and then you can work on it better. Always work closest to yourself. And we'll put a yellow one, and then we'll try and make a spinnaker. I have a picture here of a spinnaker, so I'll show it to our friends. Well, I'd like to thank any of our seniors from Brentwood that's watching. I had a beautiful evening on Saturday. They very kindly invited me to their St. Patrick's Day dinner. And we had stew and the most delicious desserts. It was really nice. I'm sorry I had to leave early, but I really enjoyed it. It was very kind when people ask me to things like that. I really enjoy myself. So this here's all white then, eh?
Yeah.
So what we will have to put the masks on, love, or these?
You may have to keep.
Mask. I will say mask. You know, I'm going to have to put a little bit of, raise this up, otherwise we won't see that mask. If we put it down there, it'll be, so what if I put a little bit of icing in there, and then you can put the mask on. I'm a great sailor. I took sailing lessons once down in the Inner Harbour, and I was so afraid. You know when you're turning in the boats about this much from the water?
Fun.
I almost fainted. I had these series of lessons and I couldn't take them. I thought, forget it. I'll go with a rowboat or something. Oh, when it goes on its side, you're not afraid?
No, it's fun. You have to hold on.
That's the one part that that made me nervous. Okay, maybe that will raise it up a bit. Okay, you want to put your whatever goes in there? Masks. We might have to join this, sweetheart. Maybe you could straighten it a bit. Huh? Twist it.
Other way.
Like this? Okay, so you want to put the mask on? And it said, if we're going to join it, how far does the mask come up? No,
there.
It doesn't come up any higher than the sail? No? It's right in there. I see, or licorice is a little bit crooked. Okay, so what do we do here? After we get that mask on, what do we do? Masked on, what do we do here? Is there any little jags that go in here?
There's there's a place that goes up and then it goes down like that.
Oh, like a little cabin affair?
Yeah.
I think we'll just pretend it's there. We'll go on this spinnaker. Okay. So here's boom. Oh, a thing that comes out. Where's the boom?
From the mask back.
There.
To here.
Yeah.
So we need another piece of licorice for the boom. Yeah. Okay. You're the sailor in here. You're supposed to be telling me what's on a boat. There. Have to cut it, the piece. Here. Here?
Yeah.
There. Oh, our licorice is crooked. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Now what else? Is there any other things? What holds the sails to the mast?
There's ropes that go down in that.
Oh. Well, let's do the spinnaker. Okay, I'll cut this and you can do, it doesn't have to, can be any design, eh? So just make us a colourful spinnaker. Just put nice bright lines all over it. Okay, wait a minute. And we have to put Happy Birthday Dad on it.
Yeah.
So you just draw anything you want for the spinnaker. It's coming out really nice. And then we can put some, you know what, we didn't, maybe we could cut birds out of the licorice. I forgot that, as I said, oh, I don't know if we can make a bird licorice. Let's try and cut them. We can do anything here, eh? There should be seagulls that follow the... Do you know what I often wonder? You know when I go on the ferry and I see all those seagulls that follow the ferry, I wonder if they've any home, or do they just go back and forth after the ferry? Or do they have somewhere they live? Don't you ever think about things like that? Huh? Every time I see them, I wonder if they're just travelers all the time, or if they have somewhere they go home and sleep. There, that would do for a bird, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. People have no imagination. I always think about things like this. Sometimes when you're on the ferry, the captain will call out and he'll say, there's whales. But he's never done it when I've been on the boat. Have you ever seen any whales in the bay, in Brentwood Bay?
No, I've seen them out in Sydney.
Have you seen them at Sydney? Do they follow the boat?
Yeah, sometimes.
What about seals and things like that?
Yeah, they pop their heads out of the water.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they play with, do they feed from you? If you throw them stuff, will they feed?
Maybe, I don't know. Wait a minute.
Is that okay for a bird?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a real neat spinnaker.
The porpoises come.
I didn't know there was porpoises around here.
In Sydney, we
Some ship not always drop that cake. Good job, I grabbed it. See, isn't that neat? That's coming out nice. I think those would look like birds.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll cut you some more birds. You were telling me about the porpoises when I almost dropped the cake.
We play tag with them and they chase us all over the place.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh,
They're not afraid.
I'd love to see that. I didn't know there were porpoises around. I've never seen any in Brentwood Bay. Yeah, they just stay at Sydney, eh? Well, I'll make another little bird for it. Oh, cut that one too small, in half. What size were they? And so what else do we put on the boat? Oh, those lights. Don't those lights bother you?
No.
No?
No.
They bother me. I discovered what it is that makes my eyes water. It's the bright, bright lights. Wonder if that's a sign of old age. I don't think so.
Could be, you're not getting old.
That's true. I'm never going to get old. You know, my husband has those teeth, you know, that you screw in.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You know, when you get your teeth pulled, they can screw teeth in, so you never lose them again. So you get your new teeth screwed in. So I always tell my husband, when we're in our 90s, there's one thing I'm sure of: he'll have teeth and I'll have red hair. I never heard of screwed-in teeth before, but that's neat. If I ever lose mine, that's what I would do. It's very, very painful, but it works. His teeth are nice. Well, okay, love. Now, what else? Here's another bird. So what else goes on the boat? Do you want another bird?
Sure.
One more, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. These are blackbirds. You have to imagine they're seagulls. So what else do you do when you're out on the boat? What else is supposed to... Oh, happy birthday, Dad. I'll have to make you I'll give you another little bird, and we have to put happy birthday. We can just write happy birthday even just on the sea there. Do you ever go fishing when you're on your boat?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes? I'll give you another little bag. And we'll put happy birthday, Dad. I tell you. Boy, we could almost put that in the water and sail on it. You want to hold it up a little bit like this while I, just keep your hands on it while I get you a little writing bag. Then we'll, so what else do you think we should put on it? I lost my red. Oh, here I didn't. Oh, I spilled that there.
My dad on the sailboat. My dad on the sailboat.
You want to put my dad on?
Yeah. Like, this is my picture of my dad.
A picture of your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got 2 minutes left, Jess. You're going to put a picture of your dad on the cake when you get home?
Maybe.
That's a good idea, huh? There, you want to write, we'll put it down here, flat. You want to take that thing away that's underneath it?
This?
Just, yeah, put it down somewhere. Or just hold it and I'll take it. And why don't we write just, oh my goodness, I made a mess of Lynn's, so why don't we write happy birthday, Dad, here, okay? I'll take this, sweetheart, because our time's almost up. Good heavens, I don't know where, here, love, hold this, just the same way as and just write happy here, or anywhere. Isn't that nice? And I had a picture here of, I don't know if you can pick it up, but I had pictures here of how the ships look, so you made a really nice job, eh? We didn't have any thin licorice, or we could have put, you just keep writing there, sweetheart. So that's what it's supposed to, I think you've done a beautiful job. That spinnaker's really looking nice. And all we did was put the little border around the side, so any of you that are making them at home, it doesn't have to be, there's not that much work. It's very, very easy for you. Cut the shape of the boat that you like. Cut the shape of the boat that your boat looks like I told you. Freeze your cake first. Draw your pattern and make sure you have it on. Oh, that's coming out lovely. Just keep going. Happy birthday.
How do you write happy birthday?
B-I-R. Daddy's not in French, Maureen. I'm only joking. B-I-R-T-H-D-A-Y. I think you've done a beautiful job, Jonathan. You're really nice. Oh, your dad's going to be so, so happy. That's really nice. It's nice, when you, I have a lot of young viewers that watch the program and try the cakes. And it's really nice when you do it yourself. Happy birthday. Why? That's nice, love. And just put that. Would I screw your bag down a little bit?
I'll put Gil, my dad's name.
Okay.
G-I-L.
Oh, do you know his dad? You went to school with him? Like, went to school with your dad? Yeah, that's lovely, Jonathan. You made a beautiful job. Okay, we'll turn it around and we'll show it to everybody. Okay, thank you very much for coming on the program, love. I forgot to do a St. Patrick's Day cake. Me Irish, and I forgot a St. Patrick's Day cake. But it doesn't matter. I hope you all had a wonderful St. Patrick's Day anyway. So I think our time is up, sweetheart. Thank you very much for being on the program. You see that? Hold it, sweetheart. Hold it up. Happy birthday, Gil. That's going to be a really nice surprise. I'm going to get a tape off it for you, and then you'll be able to keep it, and you'll be able to look at it years down the road. Well, thank you very much for being on the program, love. And, I don't know, is our time up, Lynn? Yeah, my time is up, so I have to go. Thank you for being with us again, and look after yourself, and I'll see you next week, okay? Thank you, sweetheart.
Bye.